You are now listening to the sounds of DJ John Rambo in the mix.
eye. We're standing on the edge, the sand under our feet. Felt like we made it. Now that winter's come and gone, I'm 17 again. My heart is beating stronger. Every time I think of you, it's taking me back there, taking me back there. And it feels like summer. And it feels like summer. It feels like summer. And it feels like summer. Oh, oh, oh. There was something in your eyes. Maybe let go. Maybe let go. Oh, oh, oh. Maybe let go. We were sleeping in the backseat, talking to the moon. Had everything we needed. And now that winter's come and gone, I'm 17 again. My heart is beating stronger. Every time I think of you, it's taking me back there, taking me back there. It feels like summer. It feels like summer. Oh, it feels like summer. Oh, it feels like summer. It feels like summer.
feeling bold, and somehow I know where I'm going. The first clear day of a cold grey year, and lo and behold, I'm all alone in the pepper on a stone, telling me that this is home. So on I go off the road, don't stand on the toe, jack on the hole, Rambo and roll. So flies in the eyes again, I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the limb. So flies in the eyes again, I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun I see diamonds in the floor. So on I go up the road, one stand on the floor, tracks on the hole. Rambo on the road, so up flies in the eyes again. I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the lens. So up flies in the eyes again. I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the lens. So
here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the Shaw cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets saying money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The party's underway, party's underway. So it feels so good in my hood tonight. The party's underway, so let me hear the party say. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The party's underway, party's underway. So it feels so good in my hood tonight. So let me hear the party say, this is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the Shaw cause I'm faded. Money's in the streets, say money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The party's underway, party's underway. So it feels so good in my hood tonight. The party's underway, so let me hear the party say.
Overdrive to the maximum. Now I'll show you our trip's just begun. Rough and tough with your hands on the steering wheel. The will is strong, the heart as steel. The maximum overload, king of the road. Feel the tension high up in your throat. bass. Take it to the maximum.
I don't mind, I feel love for the first
DJ Rambo in the mix.
Look at what you see.
couldn't be happier than right now. See if you know it. She'll be with me until the end of time. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a change. I'm feeling it in the air. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a change. I'm feeling it in the air. So look the other way to get what you want. Throw out your troubles, find your song. 'Cause there's a change in the air. So look the other way to get what you want. Throw out your troubles, find your song. 'Cause there's a change in the air. I'm feeling it.
Take me back to when I was young and I thought that holding someone's hand was how you showed them you loved them. Take me back to when I'd walk the streets and I couldn't pass by 5 people without knowing someone's name. Take me back to when Sundays were for barbecues, no fancy computer machines, just trampolines and old coal fires. Take me back to when the city was a town and all the villages that surround were just rivals in a children's story. Take me back to when Sundays were for barbecues, no fancy computer machines, just trampolines and old coal fires. Take me back to when the city was a town and all the villages that surround were just rivals in a children's story. In every town, mixing with the wrong crowds, ground control, I'm coming down. And I'm seeing stars as I'm rubbing my eyes in. I've got work in half an hour, I'm knee deep in the marching powder. Take me back to when Sundays were for barbecues, no fancy computer machines, just trampolines and old coal fires. Take me back to when the city was a town and all the villages that surround were just rivals in a children's story. So I think it's time to come home now. I've been missing the roads I used to walk down. Cause the city's fine for a short time, but I miss the breeze of a shoreline. And I think it's time to come home now. I've been missing the roads I used to walk down. Cause the city's fine for a short time, but I miss the breeze of a shoreline. And I think it's time to come home now. I've been missing the roads I used to walk down. Cause the city's fine for a short time, but I miss the breeze of a shoreline. I know I'm old and I am living life in every town, mixing with the wrong crowds, ground control, I'm coming down. And I'm seeing stars as I'm rubbing my eyes in. I've been working half an hour, I'm knee deep in the marching powder. Take me back to when Sundays were for barbecues, no fancy computer machines, just trampolines and old coal fires. Take me back to when the city was a town and all the villages that surround were just rivals in a children's story. So I think it's time to come home now. I've been missing the roads I used to walk down. Cause the city's fine for a short time, but I miss the breeze of a shoreline.